Hi, my name is Bianca Sutlovich, and I am the Life Enrichment Director at the Terraces at Seacrest Village in Little Egg Harbor, New Jersey. I've been given a couple of questions to answer, so let's get this party started. I've been with the Marquee Company for 2 years, but I've been at the Seacrest Terraces for 1 year, even though it seems a lot longer, because as soon as I arrived there, I just felt immediately comfortable and at ease, and everyone was so welcoming, so it's been like an immediate home away from home. Why do I love working here? That's easy. What's not to love? I get to come in every day. I create. I run a department with an amazing team, and I get to direct my team, direct the activity, and I get to be involved one-on-one. I make sure I am one-on-one with our residents. I'm on the floor doing activities as well, overseeing, and that's the best part of the job. I love learning about people, meeting people, getting them to open up to me and give me their ideas, finding out how I can make their life more pleasurable and enjoyable while they're at our community, because my goal is to make all of them feel that it is their new home away from home. And I also have co-family. I don't call them co-workers because they are like an extended family as well as my residents. And they are so supportive, and they go along with just about every crazy idea I've come up with. And the visions come, they support it, we have fun with it, and I get everyone involved. And it just makes for a more enlightened community and a happy community. Number 3, what made me go into this career? Well, I come from a legal background career for many years in Northern Jersey, Essex County and Morris County. I managed some of the top law firms and worked for some of the top attorneys in that area. And I did that really well. I did that really well for many years. And I woke up one day and said, I need to share what I love doing more and feel like I have more of a purpose and making a difference in people's lives. So I said, if I'm doing something really well that I don't really enjoy doing so much, imagine how well I can be at something I truly want to do and I love. And I sent out my resume, and some wonderful woman saw it, and she bypassed all the legal part and the managerial part. That was a no-brainer, but she looked in that I was a former hospice volunteer, so she figured, hey, she pretty much probably gets along really well with older residents, and she obviously can make them feel better at that point in their lives. She's empathetic, and that's exactly why I went into that. And then she saw that I was a theatrical performer, so she figures, hey, maybe she can engage them and get them involved and interested. And that's when she offered me the job as activity assistant. And 6 months later, she moved on to another position, and the corporate individual offered me the full-time position as director, and that started my love affair with this industry 100% more, and that's how I got started in the next question is number 4. What is my favorite activity to do with the residents? There are many. I love the era that they grew up in, and I'm jealous that I wasn't born in the 30s or 40s, so I know that era really well because it's one of my passions. So I have these great lectures. I just had one today, and it's lectures about the golden age of Hollywood, information. We do lectures about the biographies and people that were influential in their lives. We do all types of, and we have visuals with that, but they love the lectures. They really are fascinated with that. And then the floor opens up to everyone joining in and giving their commentary or maybe experiences that we discussed, and they elaborate on that. So it becomes a nice social event after the lecture, and they always walk away, as well as myself, with new knowledge about whatever the topic is. But my newest love is going to be the one I just created, which will be on our calendar soon. And that is Meals with Memories, where I individually feature a resident, and they get to share one of their favorite recipes, whether it was from their grandmother, their mother, their wives, or something they used to make that is attached to a very heartwarming memory, where there was something that was made during the holidays, and they have great memories with that, how they used to share that recipe. And then I will recreate that in our kitchen, because we do our kitchen demos. But while we're doing that, the resident will also share that story with the fellow residents. We'll also add some visuals with maybe family photos enlarged on our movie screen. And they'll walk away not only tasting a delicious meal, but getting to know a resident even more, because they are neighbors to each other, and that I think will in turn become a community into more of a family. And I think that'll make them more closer and realize that they probably have a lot in common. They may have memories that were similar with that. So I think it's more of a bonding, and it's something that's very simple, because I find that my residents enjoy the activities that are less but offer more, and it has a big return on them, and they end up making more friends out of it because it's more socialized. And that's the area they grew up in. I just try and make it seem like when they were, younger, they didn't have iPhones and this, that, and the other. So they were more sociable one-on-one in person. And that's the activities they love. And that's the ones I like to bring to them, the ones where they get to interact with each other and share. And that's what I'm looking forward to, and getting things of that nature as I get to know them even more. So I'm looking forward to that one. And outside of work, what do I do with spending my time, and what are some fun facts? Well, I love to read, especially biographies, because I like to implement things that I learned from the person I'm reading about and see how it can fit into my life to make myself a better person, or something I can offer to someone else, maybe a habit that they had that can improve upon myself. I also love doing puzzles of all kinds because I like to be mentally challenged, and I love to perform on stage. I took a hiatus since I just moved down here 2 years ago from Essex County. Now I'm in Ocean County, and I just recently found several theaters in the area, so I will be auditioning again soon. And I mentioned that to our residents, and they're all excited to go on busloads to go see the show. So hopefully that'll be another road trip that we'll all enjoy, and they'll enjoy the show hopefully as well. Some of my interests and fun facts. Okay, I'm an avid kazoo player. I just love kazoos. I think they're fun. They're simple to learn. They're simple to teach. And I also have a kazoo orchestra coming soon, and they're all excited about that because it will be a progressive activity that over a few weeks they will then sound hopefully as good as Glenn Miller's band. We also do, like I said, I do theatrical. I took a small hiatus when I moved down here. And I used to skateboard all the time, but now it's a little cold out there, so we're not going to do that. And rollerblading. I like to play tennis when it's warm out. And I just like to gather small gatherings and get together with friends. I like small gatherings and just socializing with close friends. I do enjoy that a lot. And the greatest thing I really, really love, and why I'm down here now, is I love going to the beach. Whenever there's a sunny day, I'm at LBI, and I just love the mom and pop environment down here and all the great stuff I've seen. I just love living down here, so I don't regret that move at all. And I guess to sum everything up, I just take away two of the best quotes from two biographies I read, and the legendary George Burns, the comedian. He said, "If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life." So I can say I have not worked for the past year because I truly love what I do and where I'm doing it. And the other one was from Charles Chaplin, who says, "A day without laughter is a wasted day." And I couldn't agree more. So every day, no matter if it's a little more challenging than the other day, I make sure to interject laughter around me. I like positive energy, and making people laugh makes me feel good. Because who doesn't like to laugh? It's the best medicine no matter what, right? And I can say at the end of the day, when I go home, I feel good. I feel like I'm making a difference, and I'm bringing back something to the table to people that really appreciate it. And I appreciate that they appreciate me and my staff and my co-family, also known as my co-workers, who are extremely supportive with us, and they join in the fun, which is great. So it's they join in the fun, they look forward to it, they don't question my crazy ideas or my visions, because at the end of it, we all had a great time, and they're successful, and the residents had a good time, and that's what our purpose is, to make sure everyone is living a fulfilling life, and we're making their new community, their new home away from home. That's my objective, and that's what I raise the bar every day to try and do that, and keeping them as mentally active and challenged and mobile for as long as possible. So I'm always raising the bar on that. I love my residents, love where I work, I love what I do. I am blessed.